What's going on, Jerome? It's a beautiful Monday, the last Monday before the NFL draft, thankfully. But we're firing up another 7-round Vikings mock draft. Let's see what we got. All right, a couple picks off the board. Richardson 2, Stroud 4, Bryce Young, Will Anderson, okay. That's a couple picks bleed off. All right, so Carter, Skoronski, Paris. If Will Levis gets by the Falcons, we may make a move for him. So let's see what happens. Oh, no, they take Will Levis, and then we'll let the rest of the first round go. Let it go. Let it go. All right, so Zay goes to the Ravens. So we got the normal board that we usually get. Kalijah Cansey, Miles Murphy are right there. Quentin Johnston, Will McDonald, Forbes, Osiris. Hell yeah. Uzuma. JMS is down there too. Got a couple trade offers. So Texans looking to come up 10 spots. It's going to cost you. Hey, All right, so 50-50. Could we just get a fistful of these late round picks? One more time. We did it. All right, so 23 for 33, 65, 201, 203, 230, and 259. Let's go. We are currently now flush with picks again. So, at 33, also the Vikings draft party would be very somber if and when Kwesi trades out. So, Raiders want to come up. Titans want to come up. I want another high pick. If you want to come up this far, it's going to cost you. 33 and 65 for 42 and 43. Who's on the board? All right, so McDonald. I would take McDonald, Downs, Cam Smith, Jack Campbell, JMS, yes. Yeah, I would do a number of those picks, but also I'm perfectly sanguine trading down. So if we can do 35, 40% chance. All right, so 42, 43, and 143 for 33 and 65. Offer one more time. Oh, that dog of mine. Let's go. All right, so back-to-back first-round picks, or excuse me, second-round picks. Josh Downs is there. Should we just take Darnell Washington and just completely screw things over? That'd be hilarious, man. Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell's a stud, dude. He absolutely is. Azuma, I love. Mazi, I love. Downs, I love too. Hendon Hooker's there chilling. All right, so do we make a move to absolutely pull off a heist? All right, so the Patriots are. All right, who is up after this? So the Falcons. All right, there's just like no. All right, so the Patriots obviously want to trade. No. All right, so in this spot, some tough decisions, man. So I do want to take Hendon Hooker. I think this is about the back end of where he's going to be. So Hooker at 42 makes sense. All right, so let's take him. So we got the QB. We got the punky QB. Shout out Jim McMahon. Now, for me, Downs, I love Josh Downs. I really do. Jack Campbell is that guy, though, man. But do you take a pure off ball? Like, Campbell doesn't give you much in the pass rush, but do you just take a pure off ball this high in the draft? He's got to be a stud. He really is. Otherwise, Stevenson is there. DJ Turner, I like. Mazi. Yeah, we're going to do it. Screw it. Screw you. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. That's what we're doing. Now we got a gang of picks. All right, so. All right, Downs went. Mazi went. Trenton Simpson went. Yeah. All right, so we'll just let the rest of this bleed off. All right, so wide receiver we're looking for, yes. Edge rusher, defensive line, yes. Corner, yes. Tank Dell at 87. That is the leader in the clubhouse, unless I see a little bit better. Tomlinson, Corey Trice is our guy. Zavala, I like a lot. Tajay Spears is there. Let's see if we can make a move. All right, so the Bears won't come up now. Jacksonville. All right, so these gang of mid picks. That's a lot, though. That seems like a lot. Oh, well. Offer trade. One more time. One more time. One more time. Oh, they're really just saying no. All right. So we're going to stick and pick Take and Tank Dell. I understand he's a little bit older, but his shiftiness and production, I mean, you can't F with that, man. You just can't. All right. So now we have a string of 119, 143. Moro Jomo, I love a lot. Jalen, of course, is a stud. So let's take a look at the interior offensive line. So I want Voorhees. I don't think that he's going to last that long. Oluwatimi, I want too. So is this just going to be the offensive line run? Could be. Steelers. All right, Steelers, let's make a deal. All right, so 143 and 203. Can I get that one back? No. Offer once, offer twice. Fine. Take that pick off. We'll try it. Future 7th. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we're on the board. We got back-to-back selections as we're wont to do. So, like I said, we are going to make this interior offensive line run. So Voorhees as well as Oluwatimi. We're getting nasty on the interior offensive line, man. We're just saying, screw you. Screw the outside zone. We have the meats. That's what we want, man. All right, so now, looking at cornerback, yes. All right, so Anthony Johnson Jr., that might just be too much value in this spot. DTR, just take two quarterbacks. Why the hell not? Broderick Martin, I love Broderick Martin, man. But I guess we'll gamble to see if he's there at 203. But in terms of corner, let's take a gander. Starling Thomas I like. Gardner. Blackman they've done work on. I may just take Blackman. Yeah, all right, that's what we're going to do. Mekhi Blackman, guy that they've done some work on, top 30 visit. Probably USC coming on in. Oh, there goes Broderick Martin. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. There goes Cameron Young, too. Everything sucks. All right, so Keaton Mitchell. DTR's just there winking at us. It's kind of funny. Gerard Clark. I do like Clark. We just wanted to add some size on the interior. Tavai. Jose Martinez. Jose Ramirez has a great nose for the quarterback. Jake Witt. Take the small school tackle prospect. Why the hell not? That's right. But all right, so Gerard Clark. Adding some size. Can play some nose. So a little bit of 5-tech. Let's see. What do we do here? Do we just take Jake Witt now? Or do we wait and hopefully he's there at 230? Let's take a look at the edge rushers. Lenny Phillips, MJ. Brenton Cox. I mean, Caleb Murphy's there too. The pride of Ferris State. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to take all the small school guys. All the small schools. All right, Jake Witt, probably Northern Michigan. Guy's like 6'7". Can we make it? I think we can. All right. Now, edge rusher. All right, Caleb Murphy, Ferris State. Save Ferris. Take on me. Take on me. All right, and then one more draft pick, and then we're out. Do we take a running back? Or do we go, Jake Bobo? Mo Ibrahim? All right, so Mo, Lipke. I mean, Lipke is kind of a stud. Validated that they've done some work on. Tavion Thomas I like. Or do we go Jake Bobo? Do we just want like the supersized receiver? Or do we go the small shifty guy? All right, it's good. Now we're going Darius Davis. I know it's not sexy, but I don't care. All right, so a lot of ish went down. A lot of things certainly went down. Actually, who did Texans come up for? 23. Kincaid? Ooh, I kind of like that. I like that. So the Vikings made a deal with the Texans. They traded down from 23 to 33. In exchange, they got back a top of the third pick, as well as 2 6 and 2 7s. And then we did a deal with the Jets, flipping 33 and 65 for 42, 43, and 143. And Hendon Hooker, Jack Campbell up at the top. Hendon Hooker, quarterback of the future. You're going to sit behind Kirk for a year and groom him. Jack Campbell, again, I understand off-ball linebacker isn't sexy. Jack Campbell's a dude, man. Like, tackling machine, great leader, great physical skills, a physical freak, great in coverage. Like, he's going to come in and just be the hammer in the middle of that Vikings defense. I think that Flores is going to like him a lot. Tank Dell. Tank Dell's a lot of fun. I understand he's a little bit older of a prospect, and there's some concern about his size, but he can get open, big-time production, and I love his attitude overall. 4th round, hammered down on the interior offensive line. Andrew Voorhees is going to be your starting left guard in 2024. He's slowed down by the ACL, but love his attitude. Love that how he got after it on the bench at the combine after tearing his ACL. Great in the power game, and he's just going to be a really, really good pro. Ole Oluwatimi coming in out of Michigan, formerly of Virginia, adds size and power to the center position. Also could compete for the guard spot right away. And yeah, he's not your typical undersized outside zone. He is huge. He's got a great anchor, great base. I love him a lot. Then another deal, got Mekhi Blackman out of USC at the cornerback position. So that's the only concern. I didn't really address cornerback, but it is what it is. Gerard Clark, add some nose tackle, add some size, coming out of Coastal Carolina, go Chanticleers. Also, he can shift around, play some 5-tech. And then I just got the small school guys because I said screw it. So Jake Witt, like 6'7", long arms, super physical, super springy, left tackle prospect coming out of Northern Michigan, former basketball player, and he's a guy that is going to sit behind Darrisaw. And then guess what? If he develops, if he shows well in 2 years in preseason, trade his ass. That's right, because you're not taking Darrisaw's spot. That's all. But you can never have enough offensive tackles, and as you saw last year, our depth got tested. Then Caleb Murphy, pride of Ferris State, put up a bazillion tackles, but there's a lot of questions of is his game going to translate from Ferris State to the NFL? I'm be willing to take that shot in the 7th round, as well as Darius Davis. Love his shiftiness, love his return ability. That's a good get in the 7th round. So you got some 2 like undersized but speedy and shifty receivers in Tank Dell and Darius Davis, and then up at the top, Hendon Hooker, quarterback of the future. Jack Campbell is going to be your starter right away. I mean, I know they brought back Jordan Hitz. I don't care. Oluwatimi and Voorhees are going to be your 2 starting offensive linemen going forward. And then you got some small school potential dart throws in Jake Witt, the offensive tackle, Caleb Murphy, the edge rusher. So overall, I'm pretty okay with how this turned out. Like it went ass backwards, but it worked out. Anyways, let us know your thoughts on our thoughts. Latest Viking 7-round mock draft. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.